What's going on, people? What's going on? I'm live once again. I usually try to stay away from conversations like these, but not even try to mess with them. But, you got to contextualize this for what it's worth. So yes, it's being reported that Kanye West, the rapper Kanye West, the producer, the Grammy Award winning performer, has professed his love for, you know, uh, Donald Trump and defends some conservative pundits. Now, I usually try to stay away from this type of stuff because, like I said, it's political. It's a debate. It's hot. It's something that people don't really want to talk about, especially here on YouTube. It's something that people, kind of steer away from. But as far as I goes, like I said, if Kanye West wants to love Trump, that's his business. It is kind of problematic considering the fact that he did say he had a pro-black stance, and he was for the black people and stuff like that. And his thing was that he tried to reach out to Obama for 8 years, and with him reaching out to Obama, didn't reach back for him. If anything, he criticized him. So he reached for Trump. Whether or not he's being played by Trump, that's your business. That's for you to view or you the people to decide whether or not he's being played by Trump or the conservative, right wing society, the alt right, whatever. That's for you. But where I come in is his defense of the conservative pundit. What is her name? Candace Owens. He says he likes the way that she thinks. What's going on, Molly 1K Dolly? So Kanye West, on his way to professing his love for Trump, defended the conservative pundit, I think black conservative, Candace Owens, who said basically the Black Lives Matter people are a bunch of whiners and they need to shut up, blah blah blah. A couple of things that Kanye West is saying basically that she's challenging conventional black thought. And I agree with some people which have said something about Kanye West, and not to echo too much of what they said. Um, it's problematic what he's saying and what he's supporting with this woman, this black conservative or the right wing conservative, about how folks are whiners and stuff like that. Whether you agree with Black Lives Matters or not, whether you agree with how things are happening or not, what's going on besides that, it is problematic when you just insult your own group of people, and you don't really put any real context to it, and then you're just trying to get the support of the right wing conservatives for whatever reason. I just find the comments by Candace Owens and Kanye West divisive because it adds no context. What's going on 420 Iron Firehouse? I think it's kind of ironic how Kanye West is coming out with an album not too long after this, and then you're using these conservative comments and this controversy just to stir up sales. I think it's kind of crazy. I think it's corny, really. I mean, there's people really out there dying. There's people really out there being affected by racism, by injustice, all these different types of things that's going on in the world. And for you to, use this as a platform, as a way to drum up sales, it's kind of like it's crazy, But that's what it is. Thank you, Cook Spy. Thank you for coming through. I seen you before. I seen you around, and like I said, this is just a situation with Kanye West. It was over the weekend. Over the weekend, he said some controversial things on Twitter, some musings about what black people should do, and like people have said, the thing with Kanye West, he doesn't speak for all black people, he doesn't speak for the community, especially you over there living that Kardashian life. You out in Calabasas somewhere, living your life with your wife and kids, which nobody's knocking you, but you're not really a part of the conversation. You're not really a part of what's going on. You're not in the streets of LA, New York, Chicago. You're not really out there, in the streets where things is going down. Kanye has no taste of class. He's married. That's funny. Maybe that's the case, Molly Dolly. I don't know. But I'm just out here to say that Kanye West doesn't speak for all black people, nor should he try. He's not really a deep part of the conversation. And if anything, your love for Donald Trump is your business. I mean, whoever wants to love Donald Trump, that's their business. I personally don't hate the man, but I'm not one that's for his politics. I'm not for his ways. Coming from New York, we kind of know how Donald Trump get down. We kind of know how he does business. We know what that's about. But I got to be careful because, like I said, I don't want to get snatched out of the chair, by Secret Service or something. Like I said, I'm not here really talking about Donald Trump. Like I said, I know the feds is watching. I get it, But Mel is here to actually talk about Kanye West. Now, if you're going to come after me for talking about Kanye West, then that's just what it is. Hey, how you doing, Melanie? All I'm saying when it comes to Kanye West in that situation is that you don't speak for black people, Yeah, snatched out of the chair. You know, what's going on, Iron Firehouse? I appreciate you. Thank you for being here, Melody. Nah, my thing is this. It's divisive when you start coming at folks, you know, especially of your own race, of your own culture, without context, without really being a part of the conversation, without really seeing what's going on. He never spoke for black people. Yeah, nah, he never said he spoke for black people. Yeah, well, in his mind, and in his mind, if you look at the interview from Hot 97 that he did, Kanye West talks to Ebros, I love Donald Trump. He speaks a little bit about that. You know, he never came out and just openly said that he spoke for black people, but he did speak on black issues. He did make music in the past talking about the black plight and whatnot. He did say how he was trying to reach out to Obama, you know, as it pertains to the black community and stuff like that. You know, we all remember Kanye West from when the Hurricane Katrina happened, and then, you know, talking about how, you know, George Bush doesn't like black people, and then all of a sudden you turn around years later and you say you love Trump, you know, considering all the things that he's done, and it's like, wow, okay, that's kind of confusing, but I get it. You know, maybe people are lost in the sauce out there. I mean, maybe he's living that celebrity life. You know, new album coming soon. Look forward to the next Kanye West project. I mean, you know, who am I to tell one man they can't profess their love for their favorite politician or woman, for that matter? You know, whoever it be. You know, like I said, if he loves Trump, he loves Trump. That's not my issue. You know, like I said, that's that man. You know, you could be lost in the sauce with all that. My issue is just the fact that when you go and you say that you're challenging, you know, is Kanye still running for president? Maybe he is. I don't know. Maybe he'll be the running mate of Trump. I don't know. He could be the vice president. It could be a publicity stunt. Yeah, it could be Mighty Dolly, but it's something that is divisive. It's something that you don't play around with. It's like, you know, playing around with LGBT rights. It's like playing around with, you know, women's rights. It's like playing around with, you know, abortion and all these other types of things. You don't do it just to drum up sales. You don't do it just to, you know, get views and likes and stuff like that and get people talking about you. But obviously, that's something that Kanye West decided he wanted to do. And it's really a divisive situation. It's something that really people are dying and sacrificing for. Yeah, I mean, it's not a game or a joke. And when you look at Kanye West in the situation, what's going on in the click? I see you out there. When you look at Kanye West in that whole situation, it's just kind of sad, you know, especially with what's going on. There's people really dying out here in these streets because of racial injustice, inequality, you know, poverty, you know, all kind of, you know, police brutality and situations going on. And this man is taking the time to use it to you know, try to drum up sales. Or you want streams to go up? I mean, of course, he's probably going to make money. You're probably going to have the conservative or the alt-right, you know, support you and stuff like that. But I say in the end, you know, he's probably going to get played. You know, you're gonna get played because you're trying to, you know, gain the love or attention or whatever. You live in a bubble. You know, he's speaking on things that don't really concern him, you know, or things that don't affect him in the way that, you know, it should if he was really involved. You think Eminem is doing the same thing? No, I don't think Eminem is doing the same thing. Eminem is not running out, you know, speaking against something that he said, you know, speaking for something he said he was against. You know, what's going on, Rockstar? You know, yeah, too many people are dying in the streets to be joking about and just playing around with the situation like it's nothing. And then you go on Twitter and you're a Twitter philosopher all of a sudden. And how all of a sudden, you know, from 1 minute you're not on Twitter, the next minute you're back on Twitter. And then when you come back on Twitter, you know, you're not going straight into the music. You're going straight into controversial issues that you're not a part of. I mean, it's like me trying to speak on a conversation or talk about things in another country. Let's say, you know, Europe somewhere. I want to talk about the, you know, the politics of Europe and how the prime ministers and the royal babies and all that other stuff is going. I'm not a part of that country. I'm not a part of that conversation. How dare I go and try to interject myself in something that I'm not a part of? And Kanye West is just somebody who's clueless, who's out of touch. You know, he's just, I mean, he don't speak for us as black people. You know, like I said, I don't always agree with everything that Black Lives Matter do. I don't agree with every, you know, black, you know, individual out there that has something to express and say against, you know, another race or people or the conversation. But I still don't go around insulting people. I still don't go around saying, you know, things that are derogatory or things that discredit somebody's movement. You know what I'm saying? I have an idea that we live anyway is the biggest secret. Create not hate. There you go. Watch the chick or Pet Monster. I don't know which one it is, but I don't know. It's just a situation where I look at it and I just say, damn. So this is what you're going to do. This is what we're doing now. You know, for sales. This is what we're doing now to generate attention. You know, and then there's the fact that this guy. Thank you. Appreciate it. There's the fact that this guy may actually be lost. I think Kanye West is lost we need to pray for Kanye West. I don't know what the heck is going on with Kanye West. I can't take anyone seriously who charges $1,000 for booths made in Asia. If he was so for the people, he would create American jobs. Oof, that was a big statement right there, Molly 1K Dolly. That was a big statement. Yeah, I give you that. Monster Chick and Pet Monster. There you go. Shout out to you. Oh, that's truth right there, Molly 1K Dolly. But like I said, Kanye West is probably the black elitism. You know, he's lost. He's lost in his mind. He's definitely lost. But the thing that needs to be put into context is that there are people that are really struggling. There are people that really sacrifice, you know, for the struggle out there, you know, being black folks, you know, being profiled, you know, in situations where this is a real thing. I'm not going to just try to discredit the Black Lives Matters, whether I agree with them or not. I'm not going to come and say, you know, they're idiots or they're whiners or they're stupid or whatnot, because, you know, there are people out there fighting for my life. You know, there are people out there saying that, you know, hey, my life matters as well. I know my life matters, but at the same time, I'm not going to discredit somebody else for saying something that even if I don't agree with, you know, it may not be on the same page. You know, like I said, nah, I'm not going to, you know, throw them down like that. Anybody on Team Trump is whack. Pet Monster's opinion. That's funny. Well, this is not so much about Team Trump. Listen, if you want to be on Team Trump, if you vote for Trump, if that's how you give it up and that's what you want to do, hey, have at it. My thing is this, you know, don't try to discredit the other side and say things, you know, where people are whiners and discredit what they're moving for and how they're trying to do their thing. You know, that's divisive. We already have enough division in this country. We already have enough negativity in our politics. We already have enough strife, you know, in our workplaces, you know, in our neighborhoods. We already have so much division as it stands. You know, Monarch God's mantra, West is not lost. Everybody that like Trump is lost to you. Wait, I'm saying what? That like Trump is lost to you, brother. Stop it. Y'all brainwashing, thinking black people supposed to be a Democrat. Well, Monarch Garden, I'll say it like this. It's not about whether or not black people are supposed to be Democrat or Republican. It's really about discrediting somebody else's stance to their movement or whatever the case may be. If you don't agree with somebody, you don't come out and just say they're whiners. If somebody is really going through stuff, dying and sacrificing stuff, whether I agree with their stance or not, I don't come out and just try to discredit them because I'm trying to sell albums. You know, it's like me coming on the live stream and, you know, I get on the live stream, I'm just going to start discrediting every group that's against me just because I want people to watch. And that's not the case. And that's what Kanye West is doing. He's drumming up all this attention and new music coming soon. So now what? Do we rush out and hear Kanye West's music? Of course, people are going to go out and try to hear his music because now you want to see what he's trying to explain, the cryptic tweets that he's put out there, you know, or any Instagram posts or, you know, sporadic or erratic interviews with radio hosts out there. So now you have this situation where, do you really feel this way? Are you really that person? Or is this just to, you know, sell music? You know, is this just to get people interested? Is it just to drum up controversy? You know, is it just to take the heat, as Kanye said? You just got to take the heat, and then people will see when the music come out what's going on. You know, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. I just think it's really a divisive situation. You know, I just think it's really a screwed up situation because at the end of the day, man, you know, like I said, there's people out there really struggling, really going through it. This is not something that, you know, a lot of us have the money and the fame and the clout to make go away. You know, when I go out, you know, in the street, and if I go across the street to the store, if I go out into the hallway, if I go up the block, wherever I'm at, I have to deal with being black in America and all that comes with that. I'm not a celebrity. You know, I don't shoot a good jump shot. I don't throw a good football. You know, like I said, I don't know how to dance and sing like that. You know, I'm here live streaming, but ain't nobody, you know, like I said, I'm not famous off of that. But my thing is this, is that I'm a black person that faces a lot of these issues. And it can get offensive when somebody just calls folks whiners because they want to try to change things and make things different. I'm getting used to U.S. politics and straight. We looked at him. This funny thing in Chicago, he is so amusing, almost scary. I'm not a Demo Republican. Everybody needs to have an open-minded opinion. Stick to yourself on party. Nah, I'm not talking about who you should vote for, Monarch. This is not about that. I'm not on here telling people whether or not they should have voted for Trump, whether they should have voted for Hillary. I'm not saying none of that. I'm not even telling people they can't love Trump. If you want to love Trump, then go ahead and love Trump. That's your business. I don't agree with it, but at the same time, I'm not going to bash you, demonize you, you know, and, you know, put you down because of it. You know, if you have, you know, love and you want to make America great again, then that's your business. You know, I probably got an America Great hat somewhere in there. You know, my thing is just that you don't want to, like, Hey, what's up, Slicker? You don't want to just tear people down. That's why I said the thing about Eminem, because he goes in and make diss raps about Trump, and a few months later it comes out. Yeah, well, you could say the same if you want to say that too, But I don't know if that's the same thing. I don't know if that's the same thing. I don't know if Eminem is just doing it purely to come out with, a diss song and have, I guess a whole rap album about Trump or whatever the case may be. I mean, Eminem's explained his He's explained his piece. He's explained his piece in many different ways in interviews and stuff like that. He's talked about, his disdain for Trump and how he infuriates him and stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. But I guess it's always been him. Yeah, it's probably always been him. Yeah, yeah, it's what a thumbnail. That's not my original thumbnail. I had to do something to it. Did Snoop do it? Yeah. I don't think Snoop did it, but Snoop was bordering the line when he did the video. What was that, Lavender? I think Snoop did the Lavender video. He was kind of bordering the line when he did the Lavender video, and it was kind of like, wow, they actually came and saw him about that. He spoke about that. Trump sent his people to come see him, and they talked about it. Trump 2020, bring back the zoo. Whoa, oh my God, I don't know about all that. I don't know about bringing back the Zulus. Most of Hollywood doing it. Maybe you could say that I tend to listen to community opinion, not rapper opinion. There you go. There you go. I mean, I say, Molly Dolly, we shouldn't listen to rapper opinion, but it's affecting a lot of people because a lot of people, actually like Kanye's music, and people are confused now. But he's causing confusion because in one minute you're seeming like you're against these things. Trump is an OG president. You might be right. Trump might be an OG president. He did say while he was on campaign, he said, look, I can shoot somebody in the middle of Fifth Avenue and it probably wouldn't affect me. But this is not about Trump. This is not even hate about Trump. I'm not saying I love him. He's done some great things. Let me know what those great things are. Holler at me on that. I need to be re-educated on those great things. But in any event, my doctor told me by Snoop ran cannabis. He shouldn't be involved in promoting the medicine. Oh my God, Snoop is doing a lot of different things. But I guess this is not about cannabis. It's Snoop Dogg. I don't know. I like how it's just a red coat. Wow. Yeah, I'm not even gonna go there. But I don't know, man. Bringing jobs back to America and pulling people out of unemployment. That's debatable, Hokey. That's debatable that he's done that by himself, especially since, the country was already, coming out of, a recession. Like I said, it's not like we were in a recession. We had slow growth. It's facts. I'm not saying it's not no facts. It's definitely better trade deals. I have to see the trade deals for myself. Trump got North Korea to stop. Well, I don't know about that, but he brought more than Obama 1 year. Well, trade deals. Those are interesting comments right there. Like I said, no other presidents couldn't do it. Wow, those are some big comments. Those are some big comments that I dispute. But like I said, we're not here to talk about that. We're not even here. I'm not here to bash Trump or say anything against him either way. I'm here to talk about your man Kanye West, the one that has love for Trump, better than Hillary. Wow. Oh my God. I'm not even talking about Hillary. I'm not even talking about Hillary. Hillary is her own creature. If you want to do a live stream about Hillary Clinton, you can go out there and do a live stream about Hillary Clinton. I can't dispute facts. I won't try to dispute facts. Lock up the... Wow. Wow. I ain't gonna get into that. I don't see any Snoop meds in Colorado, 420 ounce. Boy, that's funny, Snoop meds. They're not talking about meds, it's drugs, it's marijuana. But that's another thing, not to diss the 420 community. I get it. People doing their thing out there. No hate, no hate, no hate. Well, yeah, like I said, I just had this on my mind. I was actually going to talk about something else on the live stream, and then I seen the whole, Kanye West and his love for Trump and the whole situation, Bernie in a retirement home, contemplating being all night. That's funny. That's funny. That's messed up, but that's funny, Hokey. Don't do Bernie like that. Bernie, still feel the burns, the popcorn in hand. Oh, funny, 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 Lulu. I don't know if you just got here. I kind of got into already the meat and bones of what I was talking about and whatnot. I have a prescription. It's legal. Ooh, I don't know. Like I said, Bernie Sanders tried to do his thing. I can't knock Bernie. Feel the burn. The only one to feel the burn is his wife. Oh my God. That's funny. That's messed up, but that's funny. The Hokey, that's funny. Chill, Hokey. You gotta chill, man. You gotta chill. I'm trying not to laugh. I'm trying to be serious, man. You making me laugh, man. Stop it. Stop it. Bernie Sanders tried, man. He tried. Chill, Hokey, chill. I can't laugh at my man Bernie Sanders. You're doing it too hard, man. You're doing it too hard. Chill, 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 chill. Bernie Sanders try to look out for people. Rubio still be sweating from the election. Wow, wow, that's funny. Trump getting people off welfare and giving them jobs. Listen, I don't know about Trump getting people off of welfare. That's a fantasy right there. He just changed up the program. Trump didn't get people off welfare, but if you want to believe that, hey, why not? I'm not knocking it. Folks is doing their thing. I mean, I don't know. Trump, the Trump America that we in. Hit him up on Twitter. He'll get you set up. Oh my God, I'm not on Twitter no more. I deactivated my account. So I deactivated my account on Twitter. I kind of stepped away from that. So I'm doing other things. Yeah, he offered more jobs. Listen, I would listen if Trump would offer me a good job, paying that right money. I'm not gonna say I wouldn't take it, but I'm not gonna be standing up there making those statements. Companies coming back to America. No, he made people come to the door. Ask Bernie if he can give you those king care. Wow, I'm not even messing with you on that one. I shouldn't understand the reference to that, but yeah, that's just where it is. Wow. Oh man, I'm not going there. I'm not going there. Anyway, they'll talk about my man Bernie. He tried to do his thing. I don't know about the socialist part, but I get it. He was trying to hold it down. I don't know what the referendum in Canada is supposed to be. That's another side conversation. But anyway, like I said, the whole Kanye West thing. Back to that. Not to get sidetracked with Bernie Sanders and nursing homes and all that other stuff. Shout out to Bernie Sanders wherever you are. Definitely not Oprah for me. Well, yeah, nah. I don't want Oprah to be president. I'm gonna leave that alone. Yeah, I guess it's just a situation where, like I said, it's a dangerous thing to be playing around with people's lives like that, or playing around with things that you don't understand. People really out there dying and doing what they got to do just to try to get rights and be seen as human beings and stuff like that. Nah. You funny. You funny. It's going to be legal here in July. Uh-oh. It's going to be legal here in July. Uh-oh. So there's going to be a lot of people smoked out in Canada. I can't wait till next year, 420. Oh my God. It's going to be people just falling over the border and all kind of crazy stuff. No, we're not making crack legal in 2020. Wherever you want that to be legal, that's just a wasteland right there. You're sending people to die. Maybe in Seattle it's legal. I don't know. But shout out to my people in Seattle. No offense to you. I don't know. Like I said, the whole Kanye West situation is something that's just really blown out of proportion. Maybe he's getting a little bit too much attention because it's a slow news cycle, or at least legal where I'm at. Well, yeah, Lulu, it may be legal where you're at. And I think when it comes to marijuana, it doesn't matter where it's legal or it's not legal. People are gonna find it. So. There's a lot of places where it's still illegal and it's still widely distributed, if you know what I mean. And we'll leave it at that. But yeah, I think it's like I told my mother the other day. I think when it comes to marijuana, I think it's going to be legalized in America or statewide, maybe in the next 5 years or so. That's just my prediction. I predict that there'll be legal marijuana in all 50 states, and release Pablo Escobar. Isn't Pablo Escobar dead? I don't know. But anyway, like I said, we're not here to talk about Pablo Escobar or that situation. As far as things go, though, that's actually what I wanted to ask. Okay, what's it do feel about our Attorney General? Oh, okay, that's something that he can come back, man. DNA revival. That would be interesting. That's some science fiction right there. That's in the world of science fiction, hokey. But hey, man, you do that. Have at it. I can only imagine the people that they would bring back if we had DNA revival. I'm not. That's not a world that I want to live in. I don't think I want to live in that world. Some of the people that they could bring back, Son of Sam, Bin Laden, Hitler. I don't know. I'm not ready for all that. They would bring back a whole bunch of people that I ain't trying to see. A couple of crazy folks. Maybe some world leaders and stuff like that. But yeah, anyway, the only holdup has been trying to regulate and tax it. Yeah, I think that's going to happen. Bumblebee Junction, they're going to wind up taxing it. It's not only illegal, but as if your government overseen facilities, more people go to jail than ever before. It's a farce. Jeff Sessions always has been against legalization. Well, once Jeff Sessions is out of the Attorney General's office, I predict in the next 4 to 5 years that all 50 states will, in some shape, form, or fashion, have legal marijuana. It's already moving in that way. It's already more acceptable. Well, listen, there's a lot of people, Hokey, that would come for your head for that one, for that statement that you just made. Yeah, it is what it is. No, I said 5 years, 5 years, not 45 years. I said 4 to 5 years. I think that weed will be legal in the North 50 states. Let them come here to destroy them all. Listen, there's too many of them, especially when you take away the weed. I don't know. Not into opioids, they'll kill. No, 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 we're not talking about opioids. I don't know who, they don't know why. Yeah, okay. Well, it is what it is, Hokey. I don't know. Be safe out there. So much, so much, so much to talk about. So much as the snow is. Where is that? Wow, we're not gonna go there. Well, anyway, like I think I've said everything that I needed to say about this particular situation. I don't know. Like I said, it's nothing to play with. If Mr. Kanye West, if you're out there, yeah, yeah, he is a troll. He is a troll. But like I said, we love the trolls. It is what it is. Wow. I don't do drugs anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, it is what it is, Lulu. Drug free is the way to be. But if you're into what you're into, you know, um, try not to go too far with it. That's really all I can say. I'm not a troll. I hope not, but like I said, it is what it is. I'm peppy. Wow. Okay. I'll leave it at that. I think I've said all I needed to say. Not to get off topic. I went way, 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 way off topic. Way, way, way off topic. I'm glad to still have 8 people in here watching. I'd only do a broken back at the light street at pain free. Yeah, much love to you, Rockstar. I appreciate it. Forgive me if I went off topic. I don't know how we started talking about cocaine and marijuana. I don't know how we got into that until live stream chat, but I'm not being monetized, so it is what it is. I guess it would be fitting because today is a prediction of the day of the rapture. I don't know if anybody's into that stuff. Please keep your hands and your feet aside. The realness. That's funny. Trump still won't go down as the best. Will go down as the best. Well, I don't know. I don't know where is that, but that's funny. Anyway, it's fitting that something like this is happening around the same time that they said the rapture, the end of the world, that Trump is in. Ariel Foundation. I hear you. I need morphine throughout the day. So, wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. I'm sorry to hear that, but we all need to go through what we got to go through. All the best to you folks, whatever you go through, whatever's happening. Yeah, crazy life out there. Definitely crazy life. All the best, my friends. Talk to you soon. All right, yeah, take your later sides that cannabis patients are always stigmatized as criminals. It's sick if you really think about it. Yeah, well, I want to talk to a couple of people about the criminalization of cannabis. I know what it is. Take care, Lulu. Like I said, I'm about to get up out of here too myself, so I think now is the best time. Anyway, like I said, there's a whole other bunch of conversations that I want to have. Excuse me. Stay tuned. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Appreciate you, folks, and catch you next time. Spread love. It's the Brooklyn way. There you go. CX.